questions for our future guests on the show. Like we have lined up the chairman of the NLRC, or the National Labor Relations Commission, former Ambassador Roy Sinieres. So if you have questions that you wish us to ask Ambassador Sinieres, please feel free to write to us. Our email address is breakingbuyers@sunshine-tv.com. Now we return to the issue at hand and we get back to Ray's question just right before the break.
So sa ngayon, ang main objective mo, Jojo, is to ensure na yung procedure is fair, consistent, tiyak ang resulta. Pero ano ang position nyo tungkol sa compulsory drug testing ng lahat ng players?
Again, personally, I'm speaking in my behalf. Hindi ko alam kung anong stand ng mga ibang players, but personally, I have no problem with it. Because it's just right that the players should be drug-free, because in the first place we're athletes, and whether we like it or not, again, tinitingala tayo ng mga youth na kailangan na walang bahid yung name natin. So I'm all for it.
Jojo, are you saying that you don't think the procedures is flawed, but more of the system?
Right. Isa pa rin sa mga complaint ng mga tao, ng mga public, is that, and even the players na lumabas yung names na, sana naman hindi naman nilabas kagad yung mga names na yan. They should have been privy about the whole deal because it's a family affair. So wag sana nga muna nilabad yung mga names na yan. Kasi, pag na-prove eventually na talagang hindi naman talaga totoong yung drugs na tinake niya, hindi naman kasama dun sa mga substance na ban, then ano pang gagawin mo na repair dun sa name na na-tarnish?
Ang iniiyak ng mga players ay hindi yung drug testing procedures, but the system adopted by the PBA in managing the tests.
Nilabas kagad yung mga names.
Nilabas kagad ng pangalan. That's right. Nainlabas kaagad ang mga pangalan ng players suspected of using illegal drugs due to some residues found in their urine. Presumed guilty immediately without proving it beyond reasonable doubt.
Correct.
Person is guilty.
Despite the fact that it is known that there is a possibility of acquiring these residues from just taking your ordinary vitamins or even tea or other beverages.
Isa pa yan, if I may point out, dapat kasi bago ginawa yung drug testing, sa tingin ko dapat ginanilist mo na nila yung mga drugs na dapat hindi mo tinake nandun na. So, dapat you check kung ano yung drug na tinake mo, check mo para pag lumabas doon, then sasabihin sa'yo na part yun ng medication. But I don't think the players received any information about anong drugs na dapat hindi nila tinitake.
You want your fellow players to be drug-free. Pero alam mo naman na hindi mo kontrolado kung ano mga ginagawa nila when they are out of the playing court. Now, being the head of the Players Association, what is your thinking about what can the association do to ensure that the members of the association will remain drug-free?
Again, they're the ones who are making the policy. If, again, papasok dito yung consistency. Would this only apply for the local players or even for the guest teams? Sige, sasabihin nila, guest lang naman yan sila ng isang mini-conference at pabayaan natin kahit na mga nag-take ng drugs yan. Anyway, guest naman, hindi naman taga rito yan. So, it's the way siguro the PBA is handling it. So, parang, I don't know, siguro kanila ng ano yun, take na ng office yan.
But do you agree?
I don't know. I'm not so sure about my answer. Siguro parang pag i-drug test naman sila lahat, parang what if positive lahat ng mga yan? So ibig sabihin yung buong team hindi mo papalaruin. So ganun, parang what if? So siguro sabi nila wag na natin i-test kasi paano kung positive yung karamihan dyan. So wala na tayong liga.
You were successful in helping weed out the pilshams in the PBA. What do you intend to do to help the players who are so adversely affected, some to be scarred for life by these ill-planned and ill-implemented PBA drug tests? Will you support them?
You are only asking me personally because
Okay,
again,
your person.
wala kaming stand as a group, but personally I would answer that question. I think we should stand by the players, and if they want to pursue it individually, personally, na mag-file sila ng case against the PBA, then I think we would support it. And because ito ngayon, gusto lang na i-prove na hindi sila guilty. So we would stand by them, and then, but when it comes to mga legal matters, ganyan, sa tingin ko wala kaming magagawa ng mga players unless, again, kung magkaroon na kami ng solid group.
You want your fellow players to be drug-free. Pero alam mo naman na hindi mo kontrolado kung ano mga ginagawa nila when they are out of the playing court. Now, being the head of the Players Association, what is your thinking about what can the association do to ensure that the members of the association will remain drug-free?
I think we should have a monthly drug testing ourselves. Pero nasa mga players na yun. We can, of course, we can have the drug testing whenever we want it. But then it has to come from the players. Now we have to police ourselves and tell the players that, hey guys, not every drug that you take is legal. Na parang may mga supplements kayo na ginagamit na it could be may substance na it could be illegal. So you have to be careful, and we have to tell the players na huwag ka lang take ng mga supplements. So I think policing ourselves would be very good.
So Jojo, we still have a few minutes left, and you could take this opportunity to address your fellow PBA players to join up and help you strengthen your association. The camera is yours.
Yes, again, I may have my own dreams about the association, but then I would have to need the help of the players to be together. And not until we group together, then there's really nothing that the association can do. And so I'm asking all the players to stick together and wait for some announcements, because sooner or later we will have to elect the officers. I am asking all the players, whether you're a full-blooded Filipino or you're or a Phil-Am, all the legit players of the PBA are all welcome in the association, and so we can tackle everything, because we know that we're going to have some very good people backing us up, that they're willing to help the group to be organized. Maybe we can arrange everything, beginning from the trust fund and even for our own insurance and everything. So I'm just urging the players to stand by and wait for some announcements.
Well, I guess on that note, we end tonight's edition of Breaking Barriers. And we would like to thank Mr. Jojo Lastimosa for having joined us for the past 2 consecutive weeks. And for the past 2 episodes, we hope we were able to provide you deeper insights on issues that currently beset the PBA.
We hope you can join us again next week here on IBC TV 13 as we again break barriers in order to give the stories behind the headlines and behind the news. This is Butch Gamboa.
I'm Ray Gamboa.
Good night.
Good night.